Na 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 na. Woo! Yeah! What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Today we're going to be looking at WONHO with Blue. And also on top of that, I do hope you enjoy the new setup once again. But the one thing that I noticed is that it's nicer if the camera is pointing in front of you. I know this generally for cinematography, and I always was just bothered that it was a little bit in the corner. It was always from an angle. So I think this is a little bit better, and it's also more as if I was watching it with you. Before we start with the video, like always, if you do enjoy the content you see right now, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more, of course. And of course, if you have any more suggestions on what you want me to review next, put it in the comments below. That's the best way for me to find out what is in your head and what you want me to look at. And let's go with Blue. I'm blue, da da dee da da da. Da da dee da 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 da. Copy strike. Yeah. I think I should not be singing this song, but let's go with Blue. I always think WONHO productions are very interesting to look at. They love showing his body. It's a very important aspect normally. Very interesting color choice, because if we look at the beginning a little bit, we see, at least I thought it would be a very cold video, but then if I look at it a little bit more, you can see that they actually choose very nice warm colors. We see a little bit of an orange light here to mimic more or less the sunset, sunrise. Nice colors actually here. Very easy to adjust with the eyes, of course. Really cool colors. Again, I just think the importance of lighting is very important. I wasn't in the meeting when they decided what they're going to do here, what is the purpose between all the lighting, but for me, the backlights, we can see some motorcycles. Do you see that? However, for me, it also more or less seems like that sunset, you know, that is going to come, the nice orange vibe. That is beautiful to look at, and it fits with the pitch. Very simple cut so far. Like, this is a very simple MV, you know, from what we see. There's a lot of just easy cuts, easy moving. Very nice. I mean, the most complex part that we saw was, you know, these angles where they're actually focusing on people. But I like that about WONHO. There's a lot of focus on the small details. It's always about capturing the details of the faces, their emotions. Very nice. You see, all beauty shots, but they're focusing on him. You know, it's all about just capturing that a bit of emotion, capturing that personality, becoming a little bit more, you know, close to WONHO in this matter, a little bit more intense. Really cool little bit of a transition there where they're using the flashing of the light as a transition point, basically. So we have a flash from the white. They put a filter here. You can see the filter. And they're going to continue that. And they're going to bring that filter to the next shot. It disappears. And then, boom, you have the next shot already. Really nice. Oi. I'm not a big fan of all the flashing. I think it's a little bit painful on the eyes, but I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think the flashing is okay? Like, I hope you don't have any epileptic attacks, but this could be inducing epilepsy. So take care when watching this video, okay? Very nice. You really just see so far from the stories that they're trying to just follow the story of this high school football player, what he's feeling, what is going through him. Very nice how they're trying to capture this in cinematography. Hold up. Is that real water? If that's real water, I'm already going to give it. Yes, it's real water. They're already going to get some plus points for that. I really love MVs where they use real elements. They're not trying to cheap out. They actually have a puddle of water here. You can also just see a little bit of a wall there, a barricade to block the water from, stop the water from going over the edge, of course. Really cool. I like that. Water has a very unique look to it, which makes it so useful. There we go. This are these shots, you know, that they need to get. They know when they're shooting with WONHO. You know when they're shooting with WONHO that they need some sort of body shot. The one thing that I think is interesting here is that though the focus is very much on his hair, so you can see this is tack sharp, you can more or less see that there's a bit of a softening going on in his back here. This is not out of focus. It seems as if they put a filter on top of it. You can also see it as neck. Again, just trying to perfectionize his skin, but it looks a bit clay-like. It looks a bit dull-like, and it's not too nice in all honesty. They should keep it more natural. One sec. Here we can actually see it much better. Here you can see that there's a little bit more detail in his back purely because they didn't put any of that editing on his back, you know, to make it look softer. This looks 1,000 times better. Really nice colors though. I mean, these are also the colors that I would imagine with such a beat. It's a very summerly beat. It's a bit relaxing. It's about, you know, let's see what's going to happen next. It's going to be a bit of an adventure. It's going to be very chill. You know, we're talking about not extreme colors or popping colors. We're talking about very chill colors. It may be like a sky blue, some, you know, sunset colors that we saw with the lights. We see a bit of that easy pink, you know, when you have that pink sky. Very, very nice actually what we see here. Cool transition there as well. Again, there's a simple panning shot. Where is it? So here, and then they mask it away from here. And from there they go already into the next shot. Simple, but very creative still. Really nice. Man, I don't get it. WONHO, stop telling them to soften your face. It really just looks very artificial. And you can again see it, that it's very soft because his hair here is tack sharp and it's all in the same focal length, okay? So theoretically everything should be tack sharp, but it isn't. It's a little bit, it's a bit softened down, but it is what it is. I mean, to be honest, if you look at the choreography, it's nothing super complicated, but you know, but can you feel really simple but easy to do. That's what I like about WONHO. It's not about the extremes, it's just about keeping it simple, allowing people to move their bodies and maybe even dance to the choreography, keeping it simple but keeping it very clean. Beautiful. I really just loved, again, the water element. It's just from a cinematography point of view, it's great. It has some really great light reflections in it. Really, 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 really fun to film with. And then again, open shirt, it's WONHO. It needs to happen. Without an open shirt, you don't have a WONHO MV. It's that unique selling point. I am curious though, would you be surprised if one day we're going to get a WONHO MV where he basically doesn't show any of his skin? Like, would you be surprised, or would you be like, man, doesn't matter, he's still a good artist, he's still him, let him do what he wants? Tell me in the comments below. I really want to know. Again, the transition with the masking. Okay. It's a very emotional driven video if you think about it. It's all about, you know, getting to the next step, explaining a story. Very nice script that they have put together here, especially when it comes to a script for the scenes itself and telling a bit of a story. Very nice. Gives me a bit of a high school vibe. Can someone actually tell me if WONHO went to America, maybe to study or to do something there? It would be nice to see that correlation and understand why he maybe did this MV in a more Americanized fashion. So, yeah. Really cool. Nice ending. I want to say one more thing though on the fireworks that we see here. What I think is great about it is that I don't know if this is a green screen or a blue screen or what they did here to use it, but you can see that this is completely different footage. But what is great about it is that it's not CGI fireworks. And I think they used original footage for fireworks and they put it in the background to still make it look real. Really nice, WONHO. Really, really nice. And there you have it. There you have WONHO with Blue. And I'll be honest, I must say that it's a very simple MV, but it's just fun. It's as if you're just following a character, you know, whether it is WONHO or not. It's just following someone's experience, following someone's dream, and seeing what he's going through in his daily life, making himself happy. And it's just a very nice way to follow someone in cinematography. Is it the most unique MV that I saw from WONHO? No, it's not. But is it a clean MV and did they execute it good? Yeah, they really kept it nice, they kept it simple and very easy to understand and follow. It's not going everywhere and jumping around from A to B to different scenarios. The color grade is top notch. You always feel as if it's just one story, they're in the same location, and that's great. That is really, really difficult to pull off. It's very time intensive, but if you do it, you really get a result like this, where you have a very clean video and you can see that they really took their times to make sure that everything looks as accurate from one scene to the next. Top notch there. Good job. Cinematics are quite simple in all honesty. I just think that they had some good equipment, they got some very nice angles, but that's also a very important factor. It's just about keeping the camera alive, keeping it moving, making it follow the choreography, make it follow the person, not always from the same angle. Maybe tilt the camera a little bit, up, down, left, right, play around with different angles, and they did that good as well. And it was very just easy to follow WONHO through the entire scenes. You know, it's not as if he was all of a sudden on the right side of the screen and then he teleported to left. It was always as if you're just following a character from left to right. Very easy going, very well done here. But yeah guys, what did you think of this MV? Did you like it? Did you not like it? If yes, tell me in the comments. If no, put it in the comments as well. I want to hear your opinion because it matters as much as mine. And of course guys, if you do enjoy this type of content and you want to see more, the only thing you have to do is make sure you hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed, and of course make sure to be there on the next video. I really try to upload as much as possible on Wednesday, then we have a video on Friday, and of course we have a weekly premiere where we're just going to be looking at either a video, we're going to be looking at a documentary, something that's a little bit more detailed in the K-pop world, and analyze that together as well. So stay tuned and I'll see you on the next video.